Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis for the Great Khan. We are currently waiting for some truces to end and for some claims to be made. We're making claims on Yarkand and we're going to make a claim on Buryatia here. And we should feed that to Chagatai and Khiva respectively. And we're also going to do a war on the Timurids here to vassalize them because they have a lot of land in Persia and Baluchistan. I think it would be worth having them as a vassal. Just because they're very, very small and it'll take... They're not going to be strong enough that they're ever going to rebel right now. And they're in the right positions. Oh, we'll lose 5 prestige and get 25 of one of those. Please be admin. Oh, it was Diplo. That means it's a bad trade, but that's fine. I mean, the other one was that we lost our advisor, so it was still pretty bad on that side. Oh, invest in new technology. New military tech. That'd be military tech 14. Which gives us a tactic. Oh, that's fire. Combat width. It does not give us a tactics level. It does increase our cavalry strength though, which is nice because we have extra cavalry ability naturally. I mean, which one of our truces ends first? Timurids ends in 1 year. That we don't have a truce of Yarkand, but we're waiting for Fabricate Claim. Buryatia, we don't have a truce, but we're still waiting for Fabricate Claim. We don't have a reason to declare war, do we? No. Fabricate Claim on, yeah, I guess the province that we're next to. Oh, this army needs to be split in half and needs to be in the 2 provinces. Okay, so our first claim that we're going to get is Yarkand. And that's like 4 provinces, so we could probably do that. And although we already have a claim on the Timurids, so it'd be probably Yarkand, Timurids, and then Buryatia. That seems fair. What's our rebel uprising look like? 16 years, 8 years, and 27 years. Okay, we can probably send this army down here to deal with the Timurids war. How many men do the Timurids have, out of curiosity? 5,000. Do they have any allies? No. Yarkand. They are allied with Delhi and Singh, so that's Sind. That's going to be a larger war. I was thinking that we just like chuck someone down there, but if it's going to be a larger war, we probably want to send 2 groups down there. There we go. Although all we want to do there is really eat Yarkand. We could feed a bit of Khiva, like we could feed a bit of Delhi to Khiva, which is possible, although we may just want to annex them as quickly as possible. We also do have a border with Persia, so we could do wars into Persia even without needing to eat Khiva, which is an interesting idea. Okay, natives rose up when we walked into the province, that's pretty usual. Yeah, so we're just waiting for cores to go off right now. We do have some other, we are coring some things. Claims was what I meant the other time. I keep saying these wrong things. Orthodox people we could convert, they take 33 months. Can we, wait. We're going to lose piety because we're attacking Sunni people. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that right now. Because it would cancel the moment our piety went down. Because of the missionary strength piety gives. I do like how far we're getting over here though. I like it a lot. Truce has ended with the Timurids. Timurids have, I forgot to check. I did check, they have 5,000 men. You can have the good leader. I will put the second leader on that army. I don't know why I sorted it there. Just a misclick. And then we'll just declare war on the Timurids. Once we have a diplomat. Okay, we'll wait for the core to finish on Yarkand, I suppose. Decline. It's not too long. It's only going to take us a couple of months. Yeah, it's fine. It's good, it gives us some time for our manpower to actually recover. Do we have any more men hiding around? We do not have any more men anywhere. Is anything happening in Europe? Not really. It's kind of stagnant right now. What we should do actually is we should change our best guess. Yeah, that's better. It gave us a few more countries. Just because I haven't done it in a while and it's always worth refreshing what countries it tells you about. Just so that you know what's going on in the world. Oh, 30 days. That's a long time for that diplomat to take. Yeah. Right. Timurids, declare war. take this. These guys would not join in, but they could. Our truce, our like 10-year thing where we can't declare war with them has gone away, which is nice. Let's declare war. Done. Go get the fort. You go get the other province. You should also have a leader. That leader. There we go. Just go straight for it. Send them down. Trying to spot any armies popping up anywhere. I suppose that is the right place for you to be. Did we not have another army? Am I crazy? With this one, this one, this one. No, we didn't have another army. I am actually going crazy. Okay, that's fine. We can always make another army if we need one. I don't think we need one. I just thought we had one. I kind of thought that the one doing rebel stuff, I think I forgot I brought them down. Okay. Gonna take over this province fairly quickly. Oh, and we already broke through the walls here. Very nice. Yeah. War is over. Oh! We didn't stack wipe? Oh, interesting. Now they've stacked wiped, and now we just need to take that back and get their fort. I'm really happy the fort didn't take years to do. Like, that can take forever. I would like you to be my vassal. I would like you to give me all your... I don't need 19 gold. I don't need you to release a nation. I definitely don't need you to revoke cores. We could take the singular province, which we have a claim on. It would save... I think it's all that's going to do is save us diplo points. It's like, what's the point? Okay, who has high liberty desire? Timurids. Really? Trust is down. Well, that's fair. I mean, we did betray them at one point. What we can do is we can just improve relations and that should all go away. Now we want to declare another war. Who do we want... Oh, that also pushed us over our diplomatic relations, which is fine. Probably just want to break the alliance with Crimea. I mean, Crimea is a fine alliance to have. I'm fine losing a diplo point a month for Crimea. Okay, so who am I looking at? Yarkand. Yarkand are allied with Delhi, Malton, and Sind. So that's Sind, who I guess have no men. Malton, who have, I guess, no men. And Delhi, who I guess have no men. Okay, Sind have 0 men. I was correct there. Malton have 2,000 men. Okay, looking like strong allies so far. 2,000 men. So they have 6,000 men between them. And how many does Yarkand have? Did they send everyone down to this war? 8,000. So they have the most, which is surprising. We need to make this fort active because it's going to be useful. Send a 10,000 stack over here. Send a 13,000 up there. And basically what we'll do is we'll full siege Yarkand, then we'll head down and beat up Delhi, beat up Malton, beat up Sind. And see what we can get out of it. We should also on the 21st start improving relations with the Timurids. There we go. And they should start to like us a little bit better, and that liberty desire thing will go away at some point. Does that increase the other one's liberty desire? No, it doesn't. I mean, apart from just naturally from having them. When's our next core? It's going to be a while. 150, that's not too bad. 100 admin points for 2 inflation or local autonomy. What's the current rate? So it's basically 25 admin points for like lowering autonomy in all these provinces. What is the autonomy in these provinces? Aha, that's a good question. Leipzig. There it is, Leipzig. Autonomy is 0. So these are fantastic provinces. I think what we're going to do is we're going to lower inflation, because we had to do it at some point, and we might as well just take the hit. I mean, it's a shame, because we're about to core something, but like, we needed to do it. Talking of things we need to do, we are now in position, I believe. We've got all the armies. Yup, we're in position for the War of Yarkand. Declare war. Or we could do reconquest for the Timurids. Shimkent. Wait, let's see how many cores that would be worth doing. I think reconquest is a better... Wait, which one's a better thing? 25% aggressive expansion, 100% prestige, and 25% cost? Or... yeah, this is better. I think, yeah. I like that a little bit better. And that means that we can actually give them, we can just straight up give them the land. You should have the better leader on you. Like, so yeah, you should have the best leader on you, because you're the one most likely to find their 8,000 stack. Just because we haven't found it yet means they're probably, yeah, alright, we found it. Good. Where are they retreating to? Just kind of retreating down here. We should be able to catch them. They might retreat all the way back to their fort, actually. Let's see. If they retreat to Caracan, that's going to be pretty trolly. But that'll be fine. 13,000 can head down into Delhi. 10,000 can head into here to start sieging. Where did we win a battle? That must have been a Kievan battle or something, because they're still over there. Oh, they're heading down into Delhi. Alright, so you head down into there to actually get that province. And then we'll just kind of full annex with the 10 stack. Like carpet siege. That's what I'm looking for, carpet siege. Don't see any... Oh, Maltan didn't join. I just noticed that. Maltan didn't actually join. We need a new one of you. Yearly inflation reduction. Perfect. That's one that I really like to have. Especially when you have a gold mine, because that means it's actually trending down opposed to trending up. Which is all very, very nice. The Liberty Desire is dropping really quickly with their opinion, which is nice. Gaz Separatists. Don't suppose they'll just take a royal marriage. No. They need to be below 50. But once they're below 50, they'll get the royal marriage and everything will be fine. Who joined the war? Oh. None of their allies joined the war. Oh, that's embarrassing. 25% spy defense. Spy defense is seriously useless. Unless you're in a multiplayer game, at which point it suddenly becomes a little bit more useful. If you're not in a multiplayer game though, useless. Like even a multiplayer game, it's only if someone's playing espionage, I think it makes a lot of difference, because then you get things like support rebels does less. I mean, the AI doesn't really do very much of support rebels. It's just, they don't, it's just like a thing that would probably be unfun to have the AI doing. Because the AI would be really good at it. Diplotech cost or heavy ship cost? I guess we take the hit on the heavy ships because we don't have any ships. We could theoretically at some point actually pay for a Diplotech upgrade. We're probably never going to pay for ships. I mean, we could. We have a sea border, but like we're probably not going to. It just doesn't make financial sense. You head up here. You kind of head and wait for Yarkin's army. And we'll split that army in half, and then they can siege both provinces. Perfect. I think we've got it all anyway. And we want to give all of this away to vassals, one way or another. We want the vassals to have this. Move these 2 6 stacks in there. Just move one more province over. This is all going to be Chagatai land. At least that's how I imagine it. And 100%? 100%. Good. So, this should be Timurid's land. This should be Chagatai 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 land. All of this should be Chagatai land. And then that's every single province signed for. So this doesn't cost us any diplo points, but the rest does. Yeah. Okay. Good. Fine peace deal. Do we want to take their money? I suppose we should if they have any. It's only 30. Oh. We could get them to give up their claims, which would give us 2 prestige. We could... Well, we can't really do anything else other than that. We could get them to revoke cores on our land. There we go. We'll get them to... Well, it only gives us 2 prestige. We might as well just get them to revoke cores everywhere. It's not like we're going to release them. There you go. Yarkand, you no longer existed. Done. Chagatai is full. Ottomans enter the military alliance with Baluchistan. Oh no. That's actually terrible for us. because Baluchistan are someone who we want to attack. Luckily, we should have a way to attack them through Malwa if we can get, like, if we get all of Khiva, we can start to kind of surround Baluchistan and then eat them. But I don't want conflict with the Ottomans yet. Persia have a lot of alliances, and they're at war with the Ottomans. Why didn't they invite me? That seems a bit rude. Probably because they want to take land for themselves and don't want to invite me. Or it was Iraq who went to war with them. Yeah, it was probably Iraq who... Oh no, Iraq's... Oh, it was... Okay, I see how the alliance chain worked. It was probably Hejaz attacked Iraq, who then... Hejaz called in the Ottomans, and then Iraq called in Persia. Okay, yeah, that seems to make a lot of sense. Okay. Oh, does Kara still exist? Oh, but they're Shia. They're Shia. That's not gonna do. That's really not gonna do. How long is that gonna take? That's not too bad. Once we get that extra diplomatic rep, that would really start to kick in. When do we get that? Less than 1% overextension. Okay, so our next core. Okay, who are we on to war with next? I think that we want to go to war with Baratia. Yeah, we have a claim on one of their provinces. Yeah, they're the next to go to war with. And we don't need to get... I was thinking we needed to get military access, but we don't because of because of how much land we took for Chagatai. So we're checking overextension of your vassals. Like, if we go into country... So, like, overextension here. One of these mention overextension. Nope. None of these are about overextension. Like, we do it by their unrest. That means that they're getting 3.85 overextension from it. We're getting 1 overextension from having 20%. So is it like maybe 1 overextension per 20%? So that would mean that they're having about 80% overextension? Just under 80%? Yeah, that'd be right. About 70% in fact. No. No, if it was 70% they'd have 3.5, so they have some halfway between those two, which would be, well, almost halfway. So 75%, 76%, something like that. They actually have a lot of overextension. We should leave Chagatai alone. Oh no, they're about to make some of the things a core. They are actually working on coring something, so once they finish, that would be fine. Yeah, which is when the war would end. Good, well, let's head up there. How many men do Buriatia and Zhanzhou? I don't know how you pronounce that. Buriatia. 13,000. Okay, and Zhan have 3,000. Okay. So Buriatia is the bigger of the two, and they're still not that big. We'll wait for this army to arrive. Crimea got an alliance with the Ottomans. I didn't notice the alliance had broken. That's a shame. We could have collapsed on that. Maybe it broke temporarily because they didn't accept a call to arms. That could be it. You go there, and you are heading into their other province. Good. We'll just head along that way. I mean, Buriatia have rebels who are probably in this province, which is probably why they're not dealing with them. Like, they have enough men to deal with them. Ming declared war on Zhanzhou. Perfect, actually. That's actually perfect. Because that means that we don't actually have to fight at all. Right, let's move these men over. Come on, we'll speed up the game a little bit. While we do army movements. We do need to go to war with Ming at some point. I'm just avoiding it. Like, it is just Ming. That's the thing. It is just Ming. They have 94,000 troops though, which is the other problem about Ming. I think that because of our tech group, we will start to pull ahead on tech, and then we'll be strong enough to fight them. They also usually get rebel problems, and they have no allies because they're so large, and everybody around them hates them. I think their religion's different. Yeah, they have a different religion from everyone around them. So they might get some odd allies here and there, but they're really not going to be well allied up. What I think we're going to do is we're going to wait till we actually have someone who can eat them, like a vassal, and then we'll go mad. Crimea, no, we do not want that. Oh, there's Buriatia's army. It's very close to our things up there. You know what, we'll send one of our armies to the top side, Buriatia. We don't need to do the war right now, but we should do it very soon. In fact, we'll do it in the next episode, because I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next.